Hey everybody, Pastor Saeed here. I am doing my Jerusalem thing. I'm walking through my neighborhood early in the morning right now. I'm enjoying the quietude. I'm enjoying time with God. I'm also enjoying time taking out to pray for my neighbors, my community where I live. Remember in that last video that I sent you, I talked about referencing Acts 1:8 about the need for us to pray for our Jerusalem, the places that are close, our Judea, places that are surrounding us, the ends of the earth, the places that are far away, and our Samarias, the places that we would never, and the people that we would never really want to be around or engage. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to encourage you to do the same. In my prayers yesterday, I got finished. Wound up walking around the house, and like I always do, I come out and pray in the morning, put my hands on the walls of the home, walked around and just prayed for my family, my wife, my 2 children. I just saw some of the manifestation of that prayer last night. My son, in light of being locked in and having tons and tons of energy, came up with this really amazing thing. He had us all come together at 7 o'clock. Well, we got started around 7:20, so it was a little bit late. But we all had to sit downstairs. My 11-year-old son, he got dressed up in a pair of slacks and a jacket. He had Alexa play some song. I have no idea what it was. As he came down the steps to the basement with a hat in his hand, welcome everybody to our daily family game night. And so we all drew names out of a hat, decided on who was going to be on what teams. And every night this week, we're meeting at 7:30, and we're going to play a family game. And at the end of the family game, whoever gets the points gets a point for that day. And at the end of the week, whoever gets the most points gets to choose a movie for a family movie night, something that we do on Fridays. That was just beautiful for me. It was an opportunity to see God working on my children and our patience, finding something to do with all that creative energy, but at the same time, finding something for us to do as a family together. Man, I just pray that you might have a moment like that where in the midst of all the chaos and the crisis and the pain and the suffering, and we're dealing with the challenge of my wife and definitely not being able to go back to work because of this crisis. A sister who's at ground zero up in a hospital in DC, and a whole bunch of other pains and challenges, as I'm sure so many other folks are. But in the midst of all that stuff, it's just beautiful every once in a while to just get what I call a kiss from God. It's like a little kiss on the cheek. Doesn't really change anything, but at least makes you feel a little bit better for a moment, and realizing that you are not alone in the struggle. So as I close this out, I pray that you would just take up the charge with me to pray for our closest to us, pray for our far aways, pray for the ends of the earth, and pray for the nevers, the place that we would never, and sometimes the people that we'd never really want to be around, but are still deserving of Christ's love, power, and prayer. Blessings and peace to you, and I pray that you continue to be the light into the world and the salt into the earth. Amen.